Ozark Highlands Radio is brought to you by the Ozark Folk Center State Park in Mountain View, Arkansas. A wonderful way to enjoy yesterday. On the web at ozarkfolkcenter.com. And by Stone Bank, a community bank supporting entrepreneurs and farmers nationwide with loans guaranteed by the USDA, SBA, and Farm Services Agency. Learn more at stonebank.com. And the Arkansas Arts Council, empowering the arts for the benefit of all Arkansans. On the web at arkansasarts.org. And by the Committee of 100 for the Ozark Folk Center, preserving Ozark folk culture since 1974 through music roots, craft apprenticeships, and the Heritage Herb Garden. Learn more at ofc100.org.
Howdy, folks. This is Dave Smith, host of Ozark Highlands Radio. Welcome to our show. This week, we take a special road trip once again to the Railyard Live Concert Series, featuring the Ozark Folk Jamboree, a compilation of bands recorded live in downtown Rogers, Arkansas. Our producer, Jeff Glover, offers a recording of Ozark banjo master Adam Fudge, and Aubrey Atwater explores the concept of the old maid in folk music. All that this week on Ozark Highlands Radio. Rogers, Arkansas Railyard Live Concert Series began in 2021. Held on the city's Butterfield Stage, next to Railyard Park in historic downtown Rogers, it features live concerts every weekend throughout the spring, summer, and fall. The concert series features a wide array of musical styles and interests designed to appeal to the diverse population of Rogers and invite them to experience the newly revitalized Railyard Entertainment District. The Ozark Folk Center State Park and the city of Rogers, Arkansas partnered to bring Ozark Highlands Radio to capture a little slice of this modern Ozark culture. Let's start our show with some music by the Americana duo National Park Radio, playing some original songs.
I know life is somewhat predictable. We go home and walk right back out the door. When you call me, I will never say hello. Late night driving, wishing we were home. Petty fighting, pretending that we know every word that the other one is gonna say. And now you go up when I come down. Like hot and cold, we spin around. A perfect match, it's plain to see. Never caring about the time of day or what you're wearing, dancing in the rain. When I saw you, I knew something had to change. In the front seat of your mother's car, we talk all night underneath the stars. When I woke up, all I could think about was you. Now you go up when I come down. Like hot and cold, we spin around. A perfect match, it's plain to see. I want to run away with you. Forget the past, try something new. And this time we'll leave no stone unturned. Now you go up when I come down. Like hot and cold, we spin around. A perfect match, it's plain to see. Oh, now you go up when I come down, like hot and cold we spin around. A perfect match, it's plain to see. I want to run away with you. Forget the past, try something new. And this time we'll leave no stone unturned. Let's pack our bags, get out of town. Show everyone what we have found. And that life can be most anything. In the park at 2 o'clock a.m., sitting on the park bench hand in hand. No one knows that you and I were meant to be. How we doing, Rogers? So happy to be here in Northwest Arkansas. You know, Arkansas is a place we call home, but we're normally over a little bit east of here. We live over about an hour and a half away. This one's called Fame and Misfortune. This feeling inside me is reaching its peak. But fame and misfortune is not what I seek. All that I want, all that I'm thinking of, is to live and live free with the ones that I love.
This passion abounds me as hope will arise. The struggles, they come with the tears in our eyes. And sometimes this path seems to lead us astray. But something inside me knows we'll find a way. So should we go or should we stay? It don't matter what we run into. I feel stronger when I am with you. And forever beside you I'll stand, just as long as you're holding my hand. Come rain or come thunder, just keep hope alive. The storm, it will break and the dawn will arrive. And nothing can shake us, no, we'll never fall. When you're by my side, all my troubles seem small. So should we go or should we stay? It don't matter what we run into. I feel stronger when I am with you. And forever beside you I'll stand, just as long as you're holding my hand. It don't matter what we run into. I feel stronger when I am with you. And forever beside you I stand, just as long as you're holding my hand. So what do you say? Should we go? Should we stay? It don't matter what we run into. I feel stronger when I am with you. And forever beside you I'll stand, just as long as you're holding my hand.
So Rogers, Arkansas is located in Northwest Arkansas. It is just north of Fayetteville, south of Bentonville. It's about 3 hours from Kansas City, an hour and a half from Tulsa. And we have a population of about 80,000. The Railyard Live season begins in May and it runs through October. And we feature 50 plus free concerts and low cost concerts for our community, including all genres from rock and roll to hip hop to bluegrass, Americana, and everything in between. And we make it a point to highlight our local artists, as that's really a focal point of Northwest Arkansas, is highlighting the artisans and musicians that are here. We're all genre of music and just appealing to everyone in our community. To have live music as such an integral part of the fabric of Rogers. So this is just, the next level and something that's been planned for a long time. We have a developed cultural plan that has three-pronged to it. It's live music, public art, and culinary wellness. And so as we develop those things, I see nothing but success in the future. There is so much room for growth. And so to see it be what it is, we can only grow up from here. There's a lot of potential, and it's exciting to be a part of it. Rogers literally is a blend of different cultures all here. It's like a convergence, so to speak, of those different cultures, but also of the past, the present, the future, the natural environment, the built environment, where we're located geographically speaking, right here on the plateau, the Ozark Mountains. It's amazing. It's very special, and I haven't experienced anything like that anywhere else, and I think that's what defines the Ozarks.
I wish that I could get depressed like the rich kids, with mom and papa's wealthy hand to hold. Someone to pick me off the gravel when I slip in. Instead I'm sitting still and getting stoned. And them hype man's telling me I ain't getting it right. Too bad that laughing hypocrite lives in my dome. I get a shake, it sets a quake into my scarred up skin. I'm leaking sound from down beneath my bones. And I stole it from myself. I write words down, cause I feel like my hell. Yes, my best friend loved me cause he called me I can't relate to this, but I heard I'm good with mine. I'm in debt from a neck breaking blindside hit. I can take a few licks, I'm sure I'll heal in time. It's like a sonnet can aid my hell. Ask me if I know myself, I can't tell. So maybe I'll lie, say it's going fine. How's about pretending that you're having a good time? Shining with a beacon of a smile, trying to keep the feeling for a while. Somebody shook my spine and tried to steal my prime. I'll ride on that sensation with a pride in a warped mind, shining with a beacon of a smile, trying to keep the feeling for a while. Well, I'll be real about this. I really woke up pissed. Some type of virus been keeping me ill. It's got me hacking to spit. I'm having to pocket my fist before I separate the window from the windowsill. Some sort of landlord dude said he won't let me rent. He got some preconceived notion on the way I live. I got nothing to show for all the money I spent. Cause I've been burning all my and I got nothing left to give, and I've stolen from myself. I write words down cause I feel like it might help. It's like a sonnet, ain't my help. Ask me if I know myself, I can't tell. So maybe I'll lie, say it's going fine. How's about pretending that you're having a good time? Shining with a beacon of a smile, trying to keep the feeling for a while. But somebody shook my spine and tried to steal my prime. I'll ride on that sensation with a pride in a warped mind, shining with a beacon of a smile, trying to keep the feeling for a while. Yeah, yeah. So maybe I'll lie and say it's going fine. How's about pretending that you're having a good time? Shining with a beacon of a smile, trying to keep the feeling for a while. Somebody shook my spine and tried to steal my prime. I'll ride on that sensation with a pride in a warped mind, shining with a beacon of a smile, trying to keep the feeling for a while.
We've been listening to the husband and wife duo, Stefan and Carrie Szabo, who go by the name National Park Radio. In their set, they played a couple of their original songs, Meant to Be and Fame and Misfortune. Next, we heard from Rogers Arts and Culture Coordinator Kinya Christian, and we closed with an original song by Eureka Springs, Arkansas band The Gary Lawrence Show called Good Time. We'll pause now for a short break. When we return, let's head down to the vault to hear one of my favorite banjo players. This is Ozark Highlands Radio. Welcome back to Ozark Highlands Radio. Well, I said earlier I was going to head down to the vault. Let's go down there right now and see what Jeff Glover's got going. Howdy, Jeff.
Hello, Dave. How are you?
I'm just fine. Good to see you down here.
Good to see you as well.
Hey, this is kind of totally unrelated to this week's show, but I've been thinking about one of my favorite banjo players who I haven't heard in a while. I know we featured him some time ago on this show, Adam Fudge.
Oh, yeah, Adam Fudge. He's been a friend of mine for a very long time. Since we were teenagers, we've been
Is that
friends.
right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Great guy and just a super banjo player.
Probably one of the best banjo players I've ever heard.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I just wondered if you got any of his stuff down here.
We do. We have quite a bit of his stuff. Recently, here it is. It's a recording from 1984 that I found of him doing a thing called the Bugle Call Rag, which I think was interesting because I'm a trumpet player.
That's right.
I thought, what? Bugle calls on a banjo. Well,
Yeah.
I thought I'd give it a listen. Sure enough, it's Adam. It's amazing. So,
Huh.
yeah. Would you like to hear it?
I'd love to hear it.
The Bugle Call Rag.
The second one's a kind of bluegrass standard called Bugle Call Rag.
Oh, boy, that Adam can play now, can't he?
He's got like 14 fingers on each hand.
Yeah, he must have been just a teenager in 1984.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how old Adam is, but yeah, he would have still been in his teens, late teens, probably.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you know, he has won competitions playing the banjo over the years. I think he went out to Winfield a few years and did quite well at the international, bluegrass throwdown championship. He always did really well there. And and of course, he's just been playing with all these different bluegrass bands around here over the years.
Yeah.
And I've heard him play recently a Bach on his banjo.
really?
Yeah, like a Bach classical piece on his banjo.
Let's find that if you can. We'll feature it on this
I tell you
segment.
what, I'll dig around for that one. We'll do one on that one for sure. Yeah,
That'd
Adam
be
Fudge.
great.
Yep.
All right. Well, look, thanks a lot, man. It was good to hear Adam again.
Yeah, I'll see you later, Dave.
All right. Bye. Let's head back up to Rogers, Arkansas for more music from the Railyard Live Concert Series. All of the Railyard Live events are either free to the public or at a very low cost of admission. The concert series features a wide array of musical styles and interests designed to appeal to the diverse population of Rogers. Jesse Dean was born and raised in a green, rocky hollow a few miles from Winslow, Arkansas, in a house with a piano in every room, walls hung with guitars and banjos, and a tin roof for rainy day percussion. His skill as a musician is homegrown. We'll hear him now, recorded live on stage at Railyard, singing a couple of his original songs.
Faith again. Yeah. All throughout my young life, learning of the old times, listening to good advice to get me further up the road. like this ain't an easy life. You got to know how to survive. Hold your head up and you'll do right as the storybook unfolds. Spend my time around old timers, a mini a moonshiner. There was always a reminder where it is that I come from. About the simple ways of living, family, friends, and giving. Dirt roads with no end to the clear sky up above. And it's the little things that matter most. It's the feelings we hold deep inside, the ones we love and hold so close. It's the little things that matter most. Well, now I'm a little older, but the story's far from more. I left that dirt road, but I won't be gone long. I keep the thoughts so close to me of my friends and family. Without them we couldn't be so fortunate we are. It's the little things that matter most. It's the feelings we hold deep inside, the ones we love and hold so close. It's the little things that matter most. It's the little things that matter most. It's the feelings we hold deep inside, the ones we love and hold so close. It's the little things that matter most. It's the little things that matter most. It's the little things that matter most. All right. This one's for Paul Kelso. Always encourages. It's time to think, to take a breath or two. Changes every time you blink, towards what for who. And it's a shame we seem to waste some life away. What's to become of our children? We make it harder every day. Hey. In this world of such beauty, we seem to pass the beauty by and knock down most for us, then begin to wonder why. All of these new problems and all of this new pain, we don't see you washing life right down the drain. But it's a lost cause, it's a losing battle, and as lose so stuck on new, it seems we're moving backward. It's a wasteful way of life. This money matter. Concrete and smooth paved streets are just getting us there faster. One another. Don't be afraid to say hello. Get a handle on where you're heading. For the next one, leave the road. Focus only on what matters, 'cause we're just passing through. All that follow us have to deal with what we do, but it's a lost cause. It's a losing battle. I see Jordan and Donna in a sluice, so stuck on new. It seems we're moving backward. It's a wasteful way of life. This money matter. Concrete and smooth paved streets are just getting us there faster. All right.
Ozark Mountain neo-folk musician Jesse Dean, singing his songs Little Things and Money Matters. Another band we recorded at Railyard Live was Dandelion Heart, 4 talented ladies from Northwest Arkansas, well known for their well-written songs and tight harmony vocals.
She's an American, chasing the American dream. She's independent, it isn't always what it seems. But she could be free, she could be free. Like an American, she just wants everything. She wants a family. She wants to live like a queen. But nothing is free. Nothing is free. They say all in, it's all or nothing. People talking, saying you could really be something. So take it back, feet in the grass, singing simple songs when nobody has. Living to learn what it means to be free. Living to learn what it means to be free. She's a dreamer, traded it in for mother's love, seeking approval. Nobody gives her what she's given up. Lost what it means to be free. What it means to be free. She is a climber, water in her plastic trees. Drives to the country to find some mountain air to breathe. That's where she feels free. It's where she feels free. They say all in, it's all or nothing. People talking, saying you could really be something. So take it back, feet in the grass, singing simple songs when nobody asks. Living to learn what it means to be free. Living to learn what it means to be free. Living to learn what it means to be free.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I'm looking out my window, and the snow is slowly falling down. I'm gonna stay inside my house all day, ain't do nothing much but hang around. Oh, but for sure they're gonna call my name. Inside the trees waving just the same. Kitchen sandwich with a glass of wine. We're gonna have a good time, good time. I'll be walking through the orchard, through the trees are where my heart will roam. Take a plum and put it in my pail. Peter Pan and Kitty calls me home. Oh, book is sure they're gonna call my name. Inside the trees waving just the same. Kitchen sandwich with a glass of wine. We're gonna have a good time, good time. I like to play a little music. Life is a song I'm writing all the time. When the days are getting longer, yeah, yeah, some relaxation's on my mind. Oh, book is surely gonna call my name. Inside the trees are waving just the same. Kitchen sandwich with a glass of wine. And I'm gonna have a good time, good time. I'm gonna walk up in the mountains under the shifty, shady trees of life. Lay down on a bed of leaves that are changing the ways and sleep away the struggle and strife. Oh, book is surely gonna call my name. Inside the trees are waving just the same. Kick the sandwich with a glass of wine. And we're gonna have a good time, yeah.
Thank you. We hope you're all having a good time. Good time.
You've been listening to a couple of great songs by Lacey Hampton, Chase Hart, Corey McElvey, and Willa Thomason, who make up the band Dandelion Heart. The ladies played a couple of their original songs, To Be Free and Good Time, Good Time. It's time now for another short break. When we return, guest host Aubrey Atwater will discuss iterations of the song Sister Sally and the concept of the Old Maid. You're listening to Ozark Highlands Radio. Welcome back to Ozark Highlands Radio. In this week's guest host segment, renowned traditional folk musician, writer, and step dancer Aubrey Atwater explores the concept of the old maid in traditional music.
I had a sister Sally who was younger than I am. She had so many sweethearts she had to deny 'em. But as for my own self, I never had
my whole heart, I'd be thankful for any. Come, a landsman, a tinsman, a tinker, or a tailor, a fiddler or a dancer, a plowboy or a sailor, a gentleman or a poor man, a fool or a witty. Don't you let me die an old maid, but take me out of pity. I had a sister, Susie, she was ugly and misshapen. Before she was 16 years old, by husband she was taken. Before she was 18, a son and a daughter. Here am I at 46 and never had an offer.
That was Jean Ritchie singing Sister Sally in 1949 for renowned ethnomusicologist Alan Lomax. Word had gotten out that Jean, a remarkable folk singer and dulcimer player from Kentucky, had recently moved to New York City to work at the Henry Street Settlement School. Where does a song like this come from? It's one of hundreds that Jean, born in 1922, the youngest of 14 in a clan called the Singing Family of the Cumberlands, likely learned from her Scots-Irish heritage. The song either traveled with the Ritchies to the wilderness of Appalachia in the 18th century, or it was picked up once they were in America. In my research, I learned the original 18-verse song called The Wooing Maid was written circa 1656 by English tavern keeper Martin Parker. As the song spread via printed and oral transmission, variants appeared under titles including I Long to Be at a Wedding and The Spinster's Lament. The song then migrated into Scottish, Irish, and American traditions with titles such as Sister Susan and The Old Maid's Petition. It was even printed in American newspapers around 1800. Here are two interesting archives from the Ozark and Max Hunter folk song collections. First, a 1965 recording from Fort Smith, Arkansas, called Take Her Out of Pity. Singer Sue Robb explains she learned it from a friend who learned it from her great-aunt. Here is the second verse and chorus.
We had a sister Sally, she was ugly and misshapen. The time she was 16 years old, she was taken. The time she was 18, a son and a daughter. Sarah's almost 29 and never had an offer from a landsman, a pinsman, a tinker, or a tailor, doctor, a lawyer, a soldier, a sailor, rich man, a poor man, a fool, or a witty. Don't let her die an old maid, but take her out of pity.
And here is Mrs. Olive Coberly from Wheatland, Missouri, singing A Lensman, a Tinsman, a Tinker, a Tailor in 1959.
I have often heard it said by my father and mother that going to one wedding makes room for another. If that be the case, then I'll go without bidding, and I'll leave it to you all if I'm not anxious for a wedding. A lensman, a tinsman, a tinker, a tailor, a fiddler, a peddler, a plowboy, or a sailor. Out of pity, out of pity, out of pity, pity, pity. Oh, don't let me die on old maid. Pray take me out of pity.
So, what is this song about? The 1656 lyrics say, a fair maid neglected, forlorn and rejected. Come tinker, come broomman, she will refuse no man. Come gentle, come simple, come foolish, come witty. If you lack a maid, take me for pity. The protagonist is mystified that other girls get husbands while she, somewhere between 21 and 46 years old, is amazed that no one will propose or even ask her to dance, especially since she's better looking and more qualified than her relatives. At this point, she'll marry anyone. Since the song was written by a man in the entertainment business, I'm thinking it was intended to be comical, but it's also about loneliness, the constraints of women's lives, transactional aspects of marriage, shame, and the internalization of pressures and values. The comedic parts are perhaps the melodramatic list of men's occupations and the girl's arrogant desperation. In the 1950s and 60s, pop folk groups such as the Clancy Brothers, Kingston Trio, and Women Folk sang the song, as did Peggy Seeger and her brother Pete. I recently watched Peggy performing the Old Maid song in 2021 in a virtual program she called Invisible People. She described the old maid as a person who, for millennia, could only work low or non-paid jobs such as caregiving or sewing, and to this day, not marrying and not having children causes some women to become outcasts. Here she is singing the third verse in 1955.
Oh, I never will be scolding, I never will be jealous. My husband shall have money to go to the alehouse. While he's there spending, well, I'll be home a-saving, and I'll leave it to the world if I'm worth having. Come a landsman, a pinsman, a tinker or a tailor, a fiddler or a dancer, a plowboy or a sailor, gentleman, a poor man, a fool or a witty, don't you let me die an old maid, but take me out of pity.
Let's finish with Old Maid in the Garret from British folk rock band Steel Eye Span in 1996. A garret is a historical term for an attic room relegated to someone such as a maiden relative.
I was told by my aunt, I was told by my mother, that going to a wedding is the makings of another. Well, if this be so, then I'll go without a bidder. Oh, kind Providence, won't you send me to a wedding? And it's oh dear me, how will it be if I die an old maid in the garret? Now there's my sister Jean, she's not handsome or good looking, scarcely 16, and Ella she was courting. Now she's 24, she's a son and a daughter. Here am I at 44, and I've never had an offer, and it's oh dear me, how will it be if I die an old maid in the garret? I can cook and I can sew, I can keep a house right tidy, rise up in the morning and get the breakfast ready. There's nothing in this wide world that makes my heart.
Thanks, Aubrey. Let's finish up this week's show with another fellow we heard at the Railyard by the name of Dominic Brian Roy. Dom has a great vibrato in his vocals, and we hear he's a darn good whistler, too.
Well, it's been 45 minutes since the sun left the sky. I can see every star on this September night. And he rode from El Paso northbound the Taos. I played a couple shows, and now I'm sleeping on the couch. And I was gone, 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 gone for too long. I was gone, 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 gone for too long. I was gone. Headed out for Colorado, had to hide out from the rain. Well, I hitched up with a new lover, though it didn't mean a thing, 'cause she told me she loved me, and I knew I had to hide. Pretty sure I lost her somewhere in the Great Divide, and I was gone, 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 gone for too long. I was gone, 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 gone for too long. Yeah, I tipped my head to Colorado Springs, had to leave in a hurry, 'cause they wanted me in chains. Turned west out to Utah, then broke down on the road. Since then I've been walking in the gorge pretty slow. Now it's gone, 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 gone for too long. I was gone, 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 gone for too long. I was sigh on as my boots hit the ground. Well, I felt like I was flying, I was really falling down. And now 45 minutes after night turns to dawn, if you climb this mountain, it still echoes my song. And I was gone, 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 gone for too long. I was gone, 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 gone for too long. I was gone. Well, you make heavy things light on my shoulders. You make me forget that I ever loved her. You whisper to me that I needed you more than I needed anything. Well, you tell me with one drink you'll dry my tears. You'll make me forget that I ever had fears. Tell me you love me without even saying a word. 'Cause you're always there, waiting for me. Yeah, you're always there, waiting for me. Well, hot coffee, you don't know what you're doing for me. How you get me through the day when I'm clearly not okay. You push and you shove, but you're the only one I love. Well, hot coffee, you don't know what you're doing for me. And I feel it in my heart when your chemicals start to spread through my veins like a junkie. I can't quit you. Something I can try, but I'll never be able to do. And I know someday you'll take me, give me a heart attack, but you'll never break me. Every single lover that I love seems to do. 'Cause you're always there, waiting for me. You're always there, waiting for me. Well, hot coffee, you don't know what you're doing for me. How you get me through the day when I'm clearly not okay. Well, you push and you shove, but you're the only one I love. But hot coffee, you don't know You don't know what you're doing for me. You do it for, and I need you in my life like a whore needs her things, like a junkie needs his drugs, to smoker in his veins, like dog needs a bone, like the homeless need a home, like every single living thing needs a little bit of love, like digging needs dirt, like needles need skin, caffeinated coffee keep me going again and again, again and again, again and again. Cause you're always there waiting for me. Cause you're always there waiting for me. And I need you in my life like a hoarder needs her things, like a junkie needs his drugs, to smoker in his veins, like a dog needs a bone, like the homeless need a home, like every single living thing needs a little bit of love, like digging needs dirt, like needles need skin, caffeinated coffee, you keep me going.
Siloam Springs, Arkansas musician and songwriter Dominic Roy, singing his songs Gone and Hot Hot Coffee. I'm glad we could take you with us this week up to Rogers, Arkansas for this smorgasbord of contemporary Ozark music. I hope you come back next week. There's no telling what we'll have for you. This is your host, Dave Smith. I'll see you then.
Ozark Highlands Radio is produced by Jeff Glover. Executive producer is Darren Dorton. Additional support for this program comes from Arkansas State Parks, a division of the Arkansas Department of Parks, Heritage, and Tourism, with 52 unique reasons to visit the natural state. On the web at arkansasstateparks.com. The Committee of 100 proudly supporting the Ozark Folk Center State Park since 1974. And by Stone Bank with roots in Mountain View, Arkansas. Stone Bank is a proud supporter of heritage musicians and small towns across America, with government-guaranteed loans for farmers, entrepreneurs, and communities. More information available at stonebank.com. For information on upcoming shows and events, we are on the web at ozarkhighlandsradio.com. Until next time, I'm Donna Farrar.